Key Brexit legislation as the Prime Minister Theresa May listens to MPs' concerns about the bill. She told MPs the withdrawal agreement bill would be published on Friday, but the government now plans to publish the legislation in the week starting the 3rd of June. This also comes amid speculation that the Prime Minister could imminently announce her resignation, with Mrs May due to hold a crunch meeting with the leader of the Tory backbenchers tomorrow. Hudson is FSN reporter and joins us now. Holly, what is the latest on this development?
Well, we're very much in the end game for Theresa May now. It's a case more of when, not if, and that when could be as soon as tomorrow, if you're to believe the rumours circulating around Westminster today. Now, that is as a result, as you said, because what she's said is that she's abandoned plans to bring her withdrawal agreement bill to Parliament when scheduled, meaning that the vote on her bill is potentially not happening, leading many to believe that she will now not be backing it. However, what has also piled on pressure for Theresa May is the resignation of the Commons leader Andrea Leadsom, a prominent Brexiteer who said that she can't back the withdrawal agreement bill, the new deal that Mrs May presented earlier this week, and that is what has sparked all this anger, a fresh wave of calls by her own cabinet to step down. Now, this was a deal that was meant to woo every side of the table: Remainers, Brexiteers, Unionists, the opposition party Labour, who of course talks broke down with the week before. However, by trying to please everybody, she's ended up pleasing nobody, and this withdrawal agreement bill, the new deal, seemingly has no support, not even from her own cabinet, who many have taken to state that they cannot back it, mainly as a result of the compromises, the concessions that Theresa May has made, particularly a second referendum, which for Brexiteers is a red line, a very, very strong red line. But this is Theresa May. She is very resilient. So as you said, she is meeting with ministers and may well bring this deal back. So as yet, tomorrow may be the day that she leaves, but who knows?
So, Holly, you mentioned Andrea Leadsom's resignation, but Theresa May replacement of her with Mel Stride, does it really suggest that she is treading carefully?
No, what we know about Theresa May is that she is very resilient. I mean, she said in her speech that she has always wanted to deliver Brexit. This is a job that she didn't want to leave, but she has compromised herself, and she's calling for MPs to compromise as well. The New Deal was a plea for help, essentially. But she is still, as we said, very, very strong in the fact that she wants to deliver Brexit before she leaves. So even though she is meeting with ministers, it's unlikely that she will actually set a date for her departure until maybe even the next week. We do know that the Foreign Secretary has this week said that she will be meeting Mr Trump, President Trump, when he arrives on the 3rd of June.
Is there likely to be an agreement on an attempt to find alternative arrangements to replace the Irish border backstop by December 2020, though?
Yes, well, within the New Deal, the backstop obviously has been a huge sticking point for many within her own cabinet and within Parliament. And there was concessions on that within her New Deal. However, with this agreement not looking to have any backing, it's unlikely that this will even see the light of day. And were Mrs May to resign and heed the calls of her cabinet and many within her own government, then of course this bill won't at all even reach Parliament, and therefore any of those concessions, those compromises, won't either. And of course a leadership contest will be triggered as well, and who's likely to replace her is a prominent Brexiteer, Boris Johnson, leading in the polls to replace the Prime Minister as it stands. And of course he is not going to allow a second referendum or any concessions on the backstop at all.
FSN reporter Holly Hudson, thank you very much. And as you heard her say that as early as tomorrow we could hear word on Theresa May.